Hi, I'm Ed, and welcome to Redeemed Podcast. I'm a Bible-believing follower of Christ, and also the voice behind the narration of each episode. Redeemed Podcast is really just a natural result of combining my creative writing hobby with my deep passion of sharing the hope found in Jesus. But I can only continue making episodes with your help. To support this exciting project, please donate to my crowdfunding campaign by visiting redeemedpodcast.org. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Why? How could Mary do this to me?
Joseph rubbed his hands nervously as he paced the room. His body and mind too tense to sleep. Despite the cool midnight air flowing through the window, beads of sweat settled on his brow.
A divine pregnancy? Really? Did you take me for a fool?
Joseph stopped by the window and placed his hands on its edge. He looked up at the brilliant full moon.
What do I do, Lord? I don't want to shame her. A quiet divorce is the best option. It's the only way to protect her.
Overcome by exhaustion, Joseph fell into bed and closed his eyes, allowing the pains of the world to temporarily melt away. Unsure of what to do, Mary sought the counsel of her relative, Elizabeth. Despite being barren and well advanced in years, Elizabeth was also miraculously pregnant.
This is so much to take in. I need to sit down.
Let me help you.
Mary gently took Elizabeth's hand and helped her sit.
The throne of David. After all these years, how do you feel?
I'm not sure.
Be honest with me.
I trust in God's promise, but I'm still afraid. Why would God choose me? I can't raise a king. I'm poor and alone. Joseph doesn't believe me, and can you blame him?
Mary, sit with me. I don't know why God chose us. We're not special. I'm an old barren woman, and you're a poor young girl betrothed to a carpenter. We're just humble servants with absolutely nothing to offer except our faith. Yet look what we've been entrusted with. So let's continue offering our only gift, trust in the fulfillment of God's promise. It's all we can do, and it's the best thing we can do.
A cloud passed over the sun, momentarily dimming the daylight.
My soul will continue to magnify the Lord, and my spirit rejoice in God my Saviour.
He's doing it again. Can you feel him kicking?
Elizabeth quickly took Mary's hand and placed it onto her stomach.
Yes, I can.
Mary!
Joseph?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I doubted you.
Joseph pulled Mary off the floor and embraced her tightly.
What do you mean? Why do you suddenly believe me?
The angel, the dream, our son, the saviour of the world.
Joseph, slow down.
An angel of the Lord told me everything in a dream. He will save people from their sins, and he shall be named Jesus.
Yes.
Mary felt the weight lift from her shoulders as she let herself melt into Joseph's arms. Months later, they left Galilee to participate in a mandatory Roman census. According to the imperial order, everyone needed to register in their father's ancestral town. Joseph and his family headed to Bethlehem, the birthplace of the once mighty King of Israel, King David.
It's so strange seeing such a large crowd in this little town.
He helped Mary off the donkey.
How are you feeling?
Me? Ask how the donkey's feeling after a 4-day journey with a heavily pregnant woman.
Let's get registered and then head straight to an inn.
Joseph took Mary's hand and weaved through the crowd.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
They approached the man tying his donkey to a post.
Excuse me. Where do we go to get registered?
All the sheep need to head to the town centre.
I'm sorry?
Us? They've ordered King David's descendants to gather here, and like sheep, we obey. Isn't this supposed to be the messianic line? Where's the Messiah?
Let's go, Mary. The town centre's this way.
After waiting in line for hours, they finally completed their registration.
It's only going to get busier. We need to get to an inn now.
Joseph,
What is it?
I can't walk much further. I need to rest.
Mary, don't worry. We'll be there soon.
Have you registered?
The Roman soldier stepped towards Joseph.
Have you registered with the census?
Yes, we have.
Then get out of the way and stop blocking the road.
I'm very sorry.
Joseph led Mary to the eastern district. They turned the corner and approached a restless group of people surrounding a short man standing on a platform.
Please, have compassion.
Flustered, he raised his hands to quiet the crowd so that he could speak.
Like I've already said,
He's lying.
all the inns are full.
But we've travelled for days.
You and everyone else, look around. All of Israel is here.
Which side are you on?
Please, sir, you can't be serious.
The group accepted their fate and turned to leave. Joseph sliced through the people and reached the man as he stepped down.
Please, you have to help us, please.
The man kept walking.
Please, you have to help us, please. Please, stop. Please, sir, stop.
What?
Please, we need a place to stay tonight. My wife is very...
Didn't you hear what I just said? All the inns are full. Go home.
My wife, she's pregnant with our son, and she's due any time now. Please, we've travelled for days.
How do you know it's a boy?
We just know.
The man looked at Mary, then rubbed his exhausted eyes.
I may have something. Follow me quickly before we are seen.
He led them down a narrow path, opened a small gate, and let them through.
This is all I have. It's for caravan animals, not guests. But there should be enough room for you.
The thick smell of livestock poured out of the wooden cabin.
Take it or leave it.
Oh, I sought the Lord and he answered me. We'll take it.
What? Don't quote David and his hollow revelations here.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
For centuries we've been waiting. Centuries for this promised Messiah. And instead of liberation, we've received silence.
Joseph?
Look at what's become of the great city of David. It's now under Roman control.
Joseph!
God sits on his throne while your affliction grows, and you sleep with livestock.
Joseph, it's time!
What?
Joseph led Mary inside and helped her down onto the ground.
How can I do this here?
We'll be fine. Everything will be okay.
He gently lifted her head and cushioned it against a bundle of hay.
Mary, I've got you. Just breathe. Just breathe.
Hours passed, and Bethlehem fell silent. The journey back to the city of David was a painful reminder of ancient promises still unfulfilled. That night, an afflicted people lay down to sleep, their hearts still singing those distant promises of hope.
I will not violate my covenant or alter what my lips have uttered.
It's okay, I've got you. Just breathe.
Once for all, I have sworn by my holiness, and I will not lie to David,
Breathe. Squeeze my hand. You're doing so well.
that his line will continue forever.
It's okay. I'm with you. I'm with you.
and his throne endure before me like the sun.
That's it. Breathe. Squeeze my hand. You're doing so well.
It will be established forever, like the moon, the faithful witness in the sky.
And then, after centuries of silence, the prophetic chorus began. If you enjoyed the show, please support this project by visiting redeemedpodcast.org.